Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV, where we bring you the inside scoop on the latest products. Today, we're taking a closer look at the Blendtec Classic 575 blender, an interesting contender in the blender market, known for its ease of use, powerful performance, and unique features. Whether you're an experienced home chef or someone just looking to make your smoothies a bit smoother, this blender aims to make your life easier. But does it live up to the hype? Let's break it down. The Blendtec Classic 575 blender is packed with features that promise to take your blending experience to the next level. At the heart of it is its 90-aughts WildSide Plus jar, designed to handle larger quantities of ingredients. The blender boasts 4 pre-programmed blending cycles, including options for smoothies, soups, and ice cream. There's also a pulse option and 5-speed manual controls, giving you complete control over your blending. A unique feature here is the LCD display, which shows the time remaining for each blending cycle. If you're looking for a versatile blender that adapts to your needs, the Blendtec Classic 575 has a lot to offer. Now let's talk about real-world usage. Setting up the Blendtec Classic 575 was a breeze. It's a straightforward process. Just plug it in, fill the jar, and you're ready to blend. I was especially impressed by how quiet it was during operation compared to other high-performance blenders. As for the blending, I put the blender to the test with a variety of recipes. First up, a smoothie. Using the pre-programmed smoothie cycle, the blender powered through frozen fruits and ice with ease, creating a silky smooth texture in under a minute. Next, I tried blending a batch of soup. The blender's power made quick work of ingredients like carrots and onions, and the soup came out perfectly creamy. The 5-speed manual controls also come in handy, allowing you to adjust blending speed in real time when you need a little more control. In short, the Blendtec Classic 575 impressed me with its consistency and speed. Let's dive into the pros and cons. On the positive side, the 80% thicker stainless steel forged blade is a standout feature. Blendtec promises this blade is 10 times stronger than most traditional blender blades, and it certainly delivers. The blade is designed to be dull rather than sharp, reducing the risk of cuts and pokes. That's a smart touch, especially if you have kids around or don't want to worry about cleaning sharp blades. The blender's performance is another plus. Whether you're making smoothies, soups, or even ice cream, the machine handles it all with ease. And the 90-aughts WildSide Plus jar is a great asset for larger batches. The pre-programmed cycles are a nice touch, and the LCD display is a great way to track your blending progress. But no product is perfect. One downside I noticed was that while the blender is powerful, it's a bit bulky. It takes up a fair amount of counter space, so if you're short on space in the kitchen, that might be something to keep in mind. Also, while the blender's 5-speed manual control gives you plenty of flexibility, some users might find it a bit too hands-on if they were hoping for a more automatic, hands-off experience. The WildSide Plus jar, though designed for larger servings, might not be ideal for single-serving smoothies, as the shape can sometimes cause ingredients to get stuck in corners. And while the blade is strong, it doesn't guarantee that everything blends perfectly at the first go, so you might need to stop and stir things a bit. Now, is it worth the price? The Blendtec Classic 575 blender is definitely on the pricier side compared to some other high-end blenders. But when you consider the features, like the durable, thick blade, the multiple blending options, and the robust jar, it's clear that you're paying for quality and versatility. For those who regularly prepare large batches of smoothies, soups, or shakes, the 90-aughts WildSide Plus jar alone can make the higher price tag worthwhile. However, for individuals who typically make smaller portions or are just getting into blending, the value might not be as clear-cut, especially when considering the competition in the market. There are blenders available at a lower price point that still offer solid performance. So it really depends on what you're looking for in a blender. When comparing the Blendtec Classic 575 to similar models, one obvious competitor is the Vitamix 5200. Both blenders are designed for serious kitchen use, with durable jars and powerful motors. However, the Blendtec Classic 575 tends to be slightly more affordable, especially when factoring in the bundled recipe book and Spoonula spatula. While Vitamix offers a longer warranty, Blendtec provides a more flexible manual control system, which might be appealing to some users. The Vitamix, however, does have a reputation for being a bit more refined in terms of blending consistency, particularly when dealing with tougher ingredients like nuts or fibrous vegetables. In terms of build quality, the Blendtec Classic 575 feels robust and durable. The 90-aughts WildSide Plus jar is made of BPA-free plastic, which feels sturdy and can take the occasional drop without cracking. The overall construction of the blender itself is solid, and the motor seems built to last. However, long-term durability hasn't been thoroughly tested in my case, as I've only had the product for a short time. But Blendtec is known for making reliable products, so I expect it to hold up well over time. As for customer service, I haven't had to reach out to Blendtec's support team yet, but the brand has a generally good reputation for customer service and product support. In conclusion, the Blendtec Classic 575 blender offers strong performance, versatility, and durability. It's not without its flaws. Its bulky size and hands-on control might not appeal to everyone, but for those who value power, flexibility, and durability in their blender, it's a solid option. If you often prepare large quantities of smoothies, soups, or shakes, the WildSide Plus jar and thick blade could make this a worthy investment. On the other hand, if you're just looking for a basic blender for smaller jobs, you might want to consider other, more compact options. Thanks for watching this review. If you have any questions or already own the Blendtec Classic 575, feel free to drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. You can find the link to the product in the comments box. Until next time, keep blending, and remember, you never know what you might find with Reviews Inside TV.